Welcome. This is my very first mukbang. It is an eating show where basically you just sit in front of the camera and have a meal like it's nothing. Wait, I need a thumbnail. What's a good thumbnail? I'm here in Austin, Texas in a hotel room, here for a quick work trip, and I had to, luckily I was able to, I had to have Juan in a Million. It is my favorite taco spot here in Austin, and I tried a lot the last time I was here. They seriously make the best breakfast tacos, and that's what this is. It's called the Don Juan, and I got a side of refried beans, and we're just about to get into this. Oh my gosh. Okay, cheese. I don't know if you guys can see. Get into the cheese, potato, eggs, bacon, and a tortilla. Literally all my favorite things. Okay, I feel like I gotta get ready. I didn't want to sit on the floor. I'm sitting on the floor right now and my back already hurts. But this was literally like the only setup I could think of where I'm facing the window so the lighting is on point. Wait, I should be eating, right? So the lighting is on point. So we're just gonna have to make it work. So I don't even know. I guess I gotta like talk with my mouth full in this video. I love this so much. I feel like I'm such a loud eater. I don't even know how this is gonna go. I don't even know what I want to talk about. I can't even say why I'm here. And I've made like a couple of vlogs already. Like a couple quick videos that I filmed because I really love Vlogmas. Like I've never done it myself just because I like never have the time to like film every day, or it's not, I don't really do interesting things every day. You know, I work a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and and cool things do happen. It is a cool gig, but I don't know. I don't feel like you guys would get bored if you saw that every day. So I tried to film a couple of videos that I will put up this month. So that was my commitment to myself, that even though I wouldn't do videos every day, I would put up more videos. So that's what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I feel like, I don't know if you guys saw that video going around that it's like someone put a bunch of clips together of these, I don't know if it was just women. They were putting on lipstick and it kind of showing like the lengths that you go through to not get lipstick all over your face when you eat. And so they like put the lipstick on, and then so it like looks like a makeup tutorial. And then they go to eat, and then they go like this, like I'm gonna eat cute. Psych. It's like just so that they don't get lipstick all over their face, but the way my lips are set up, they kind of go like this. If I did that, I would still get lipstick all over my chin. So typically when I go out to dinner, I wear a light colored lipstick because that is what happens to me. I get lipstick on my chin every time. And I'm like, how am I eating? I guess I'm gonna find out in this video. But you guys, this was so worth paying for a taxi to go and a taxi to come back to the hotel. Literally, it's gonna be like a $20 cab situation, like $10 to go, $10 to come back, and then I paid 8 something for this. So yeah, I paid more to get this than the actual meal. That's how you know it's serious. But my addiction to soda is too real. Although I have recently found an alternative that I used to hate back in the day. So I don't even know how I've discovered this, but maybe it was destiny. It's sparkling water, Perrier. I went to the doctor and they were like, oh, do you want anything to drink? Tea, blah, 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 fancy water. And I was like, okay, fancy water. And so he gave me a Perrier and I was like, oh, I was over it because I don't like it. And then I had it and I was like, oh my God, I think I can stick with this. And yet I still went and got a Coke today. So I can't with myself. anyways, I really think about YouTube all the time. I get comments all the time of people telling me like, hey, you don't make that many videos anymore, can you make more videos, and like asking me to make content and everything. But for a long time I was just really like down about it, or like I think about it every day, but I never had the energy to actually make what I wanted to make. And it's been that way for years, because I've been on YouTube for like almost 10 years, I think. So it's just when you, like for me, I'm like really drained at the end of the day, because I really like give my all to my jobs that I've had over the years. And so by the time I get home, I'm like done. And I used to think that maybe there was like something wrong with me, that maybe, you know, I don't know, like something was going on where I don't have energy at the end of the day. And so I've been like working on that, and I mean, so far there's like nothing wrong. It was to the point where I was like, oh my God, maybe I'm going through like a depression and everything. And I had someone say to me like, you're obviously depressed. And I like was like, you know what, you're right. And like I literally like almost fell for it. Like, yes, like I believed it. Like, yes, I'm so depressed. Like there's so many things I'm like not happy about, whatever. And then no, like it's okay to be like unhappy about certain things, but that doesn't mean you're depressed. That's a very serious word, and a lot of people go through that. And I don't ever want to put like random labels on myself without like going to a professional to like tell me. So no, I'm just tired, and I work hard and I'm tired at the end of the day. But you know, I've really been making more of an effort, and I don't know what it is, but suddenly I have more energy. It took like somebody saying that to me to be like, wait, that's how I'm coming off, and are you serious? And then I snapped out of it like nothing. So sometimes you gotta like go through things and to come out on the other side, like so unexpectedly. So I'm so happy to be here and eating my Juan in a million. Oh my gosh, I'm making a serious dent in these beans. Now I'm like wondering if this was a good idea since I gotta fly. But I don't think this is gonna make me go to the bathroom. Yeah. This is so good. Oh my gosh, guys. I was on my very first class flight. Can't even say it. That's how you know I don't do this often. My very first class flight. And I was so shook, right? First of all, I've never done this before. Second of all, oh my gosh, yes, okay, I finally thought of the perfect story time for this video. So I'll get into it, right? So it was my very first class experience. My parents have been lucky enough, like, they haven't booked first class flights, but throughout their, like, years of traveling, they've been fortunate enough to, like, get bumped up for whatever reason, and they've flown first class before. But for me, this was my first time, right? So anyways, I was like, yes, queen, like first class, board first, everything, chilling. And then the thing that got me like shook was that they gave us warm nuts. Now, I know that's ridiculous. Like, we've all had nuts. We've all had, you know, trail mix, whatever. But they gave it to you in like this tiny little like white bowl that was like hot to the touch. And I was like, what is this? I was so hyped, right? So I was there, I was eating. I took forever to eat them, honestly. But, you know, I was there chilling, blah, blah, blah. The guy next to me, what did he order? No, when we had the lunch, but it was like breakfast time. And when they took our lunch order, which I didn't really like what the food that I got. I don't like airplane food, so I always eat before a flight. He got Chardonnay, and I was like, okay. I mean, not that you can't get that anywhere else, especially if you fly to Europe. You're drinking all day if you want to, but I'm not a big drinker. Okay. I see you. So here's the other thing, right? So when you're in first class, or if you fly like with a bad and bougie airline, they give you like hot towels. Well, you know, they come around, it's like rolled up, tiny little rolled up hot towel, like if you go get a manicure or something, except they bring it like rolled up for you. Rolled up with little tongs, and they give it to you. So I've experienced that before, and they did that here on this flight too. So whatever, I was there, you know, like wiping my hands. I saw people like, you know, giving themselves a facial basically with the hot towel on their face. So I'm like, there, okay, whatever, nice. Okay. But I have a story time of a family member who didn't know what that was, and they got bumped up to first class, and they got a hot towel, and they freaking thought it was a burrito. They didn't know what it was. So when the lady went with the tongs, he went to put it in his mouth, and the lady, the flight attendant, was like, no, it's for your hands. Like, seriously, guys, like, so embarrassing. Like, you just never know. There's just so many little things that you don't know until you go through it. So I heard that story when I was growing up, and then, you know, never happened to me because I already knew what it was for. But if you've never seen it, you're not paying attention. You're like first row. I was first row. And on this flight, if you've never seen it before, you don't know what's going on. Like, that could totally happen to you if you're the first person. But, you know, whenever you're in a situation like that, just look around, see what other people do, and then follow suit. But yeah, man, like, what? I don't know how he thought he could eat that, but like I said, you just never know. And I think he was like traveling because a family member died, so you're like already out of it. You're flying to like go to a funeral and everything. It's really, really emotionally draining, so I can see how you can mess up, but we've never let him live that down to this day. Excuse me. And that was years ago. All right, I don't think I'm gonna finish this whole thing because I don't want to feel gross, but this was so worth the sacrifice. You have no idea. So worth it. I hope you guys are having a really great holiday season. And I hope you can still find things to be happy about, even though so much of the news is really depressing and things. I just feel like we're going through, I've said this before, I just feel like we're going through a really big energy shift in general in the world with all of the things that have been happening, all the natural disasters, you know, our world leaders who don't have it together, all that. So, you know, I hope that you can still find little things to lift your spirits and be happy about when all this madness is going on. But definitely pay attention to the news, and I hate to say this, but like, stay woke for real. Like, pay attention. Take care of yourself. Even if it means like doing your makeup and you're not going anywhere, like anything like that, that's small. Watching a show or something, or watching a video like this. You have to like do what you can to stay sane when we're going through such like troubling times, you know? But Juan in a million, never change. I love it. Oh my gosh, I would so come back to Austin just to eat Juan in a million. So if you guys are watching, holla at your girl. I don't have to stay anywhere fancy. You could get me an Airbnb, I don't care. But it's really a cool city. And you guys should come, like, come for South by Southwest. Like, I love that. Like, come for an event and then explore the city. And come for a couple of days so you can, like, eat all the tacos. But it's so good. I love Juan. Torchy's Tacos. And I did a post for Viva La where I tried the top taco spots on Yelp. And I picked a winner. So I'll leave the link to that. So if you're going to Austin, or you're from Texas and you want to see, and you've been to Austin before, you can see it. And then, because that was on Yelp at that time, but if you're watching now, tell us what's your favorite taco spot in Austin. If you've ever been here, if you live here, let us know, so anybody that's traveling there, they can see your recommendations. But yeah, Torchy's is like the one that everybody recommends, but it's like a chain. So I don't think that was the #1 on Yelp. I'm not sure, but read the article. But yeah, I went to quite a lot. And then you also, oh my gosh, how could I forget? Oh my gosh, this is what happens when you drink soda. Now I'm burping up a storm. Barbecue. You have to have Texas barbecue. And I don't remember the name of the place we went to when we were here, but it was around the Marriott Hotel. So good, so good. But I'm not really the type of person to bring to a place like that. I'm not a huge meat eater. Like, I am a meat eater, but I'm not someone that can finish a whole steak or go to like a trattoria, is it trattoria? Churrascaria? Like a Brazilian steakhouse where it's like all you can eat meat. Yeah, trattoria is something else. So I'm not someone that will like really get their money's worth there, because I don't just like, I can't sit here and eat meat all day. But if you can, then I highly, highly recommend it. Oh my god, that place was freaking delicious. I loved it so much. Okay, I really need to stop eating, but I can't stop. It's like, can I like bring this on the plane? They need a microwave just for just for Juan. Okay, I'm done because I gotta put my shoes on and go check out. I don't want to be late. No, I got it on the mirror. This is not for eating. This is like a centerpiece, but it was literally the only place I could eat. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was way too long. So if you're still watching this, leave like a taco emoji or say taco in the comments. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.